Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I present to you the most popular trucks, monster trucks that is, in the world. I'm going to be talking about, in my opinion, what are the most popular trucks, what I've heard of are the most popular trucks. I'm going to go over them just a little bit, one by one, and the evolutions of them. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty historic. We're going to look back at what trucks used to look like, and let's start off with the classic Bulldozer and El Toro Loco. So here's Bulldozer for its time. It was a pretty plain paint scheme, but had quite a bit of airbrushing detail in it, and definitely is a very huge fan favorite, even though it has left monster truck scene, the monster scene, for a long time. And of course, it turned into this truck, El Toro Loco, which we all know and love today, which is basically one of the trucks that really are pretty crazy for Monster Jam. I mean, if you know what Monster Jam is, you obviously know what El Toro Loco is. It's not a stranger to monster trucks. It's never been. It's always has been the predecessor to Bulldozer. Bulldozer is sadly probably not going to come back anyway. So it looks like we're going to have to stick with El Toro Loco. But again, those two were trucks that did run side by side for a while, and we will all sadly miss. I hope that Bulldozer does return, though. Of course, that's what everyone wishes. But yeah, that's El Toro Loco and Bulldozer. Let's move on to the next truck, which the next truck is a little bit longer. We want to know the trucks from Tom Meents himself. So we're going to start off here with Goldberg. Goldberg is a truck, of course. It was only ran for like a year or two, whatever. And then, of course, the contract fell from WWE or whatever that was, or WCW. And then we went to Team Meents after that, which had a different paint scheme, but had the same body and everything. So that was also shortly lived for like 2 years or whatever, or a year, and I mean, it was pretty sad. And then we of course moved on to the one and only truck that really made everything start off in Monster Jam. It was the face of Monster Jam almost. Maximum Destruction. This is everyone's childhood truck. I mean, I grew up watching Monster Jam, and this was the truck that I saw first in the monster truck scene, and I fell in love with this truck more than Gravedigger, I have to be honest. Maximum Destruction was a huge favorite of mine, and it's definitely a very cool looking truck. And of course, now we all know it as Max D, which is, in my opinion, I just don't like. I like it, but I just feel like Maximum Destruction was better. But, I mean, that's what it has to do right there. And, yeah. Of course, we all wish to see these trucks once again, but I don't think we'll ever see many appearances at Team Meents ever. I don't think we'll see an appearance at Team Meents. We have some Maximum Destruction, and that's pretty cool. Now we're going to go on to the most famous Monster Jam truck ever created, ever made, or whatever, Gravedigger. So here's where Gravedigger started, a red pickup truck, just spray-painted Gravedigger on the side. Very cool. I don't have a different photo, but there's another Gravedigger before this, but this is the main one that everyone knows as the first ever Gravedigger with the yellow rims. Definitely a very famous truck and very popular. Next one is the first ever time we got introduced to the spooky paint job. This one is my favorite Gravedigger, honestly, personally, from the older Gravediggers. This is the coolest one. You put the spooky paint job, and then like the back doors and flames, the spooky flames as they called them back then, were really what brought Gravedigger, what gave Gravedigger its name, and what gave Gravedigger the paint scheme that it has now, which, I mean, the Gravedigger paint scheme now, which is on screen, is pretty mild after that one, just redone in a more nowadays new fashion. Gravedigger does not really have any new bodies, as of now. They did have an orange and purple one, and the normal green one, and another green, but they sadly crashed those and continued on with this Gravedigger. But again, Gravedigger is one of the more popular trucks, and yeah, I mean, I wish to see other paint schemes soon, maybe new one that we haven't seen yet, because it's pretty sad. But I mean, there you go, that's Gravedigger overall. Yeah, the most famous truck in Monster Jam currently to this day. And now we're on to the last truck of this video. It's a pretty short video, but we have Bigfoot, the one truck, the original monster truck as everyone calls it, Bigfoot from Bob Chandler. This is, if you know monster trucks and you don't know Bigfoot, then you're not a true monster truck fan. Bigfoot has been around for the longest time, of course, because it's the first ever monster truck. It was also the first ever monster truck that got put on huge wheels, and these are the biggest wheels on screen that you will ever see on a monster truck. Bigfoot is really the truck that started it all, and really, it was also ran with Gravedigger, but of course Bigfoot was the big boy. It was the one that really started it all, and I'm really thankful that Bigfoot was in this sport, because without Bigfoot we would have probably had monster trucks the way we do now, and it's really historic to look back at these and see what's happened from then to now. And that will be it for you guys today. This is just a little short video I wanted to make. I hope I got to bring you guys some history about monster trucks, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, peace out. Monster Jam Firestorm out.